Time for this month's quick channel update, talking giveaways and winners, upcoming videos, painting contests and more. Hello and welcome back to Auspex Tactics for a bit of discussion about what's been going on this month, what sort of videos are planned for the future, and a few other things including the channel giveaway, Patreon polls and painting contest winners. I must admit it's been a bit of a turbulent month in the YouTube world around Games Workshop. With their new IP statements and Tabletop Simulator leaving 40k, Games Workshop just really isn't all that popular on YouTube right now, so it's certainly some weird times to be making 40k videos. In general, I've been trying not to dwell too much on it on channel videos, but should hopefully be posting a few thoughts on the situation tomorrow. It is a bit weird basically being a channel entirely about Warhammer 40k, when the company who runs and makes 40k does make some decisions that you don't really agree with. In any case, in slightly more positive news, the Orc Codex has been quite good fun to cover this month. That one has taken the record for my single longest Codex review, I think mainly due to all the new units in the book and how many things have radically changed, but it also seems to have gone down quite well with you guys. I think it might also be my most viewed Codex review as well, probably in no small part due to Games Workshop not shipping the Codex immediately, and annoyingly only choosing to release it in the Beast Snaggers box rather than as a separate book at the same time. I do hope they get it released sometime soon, and in the meantime I'll be hoping to make a fair few more Orky videos. This month I've also been playing in the Warp Wanderers tournament, a tabletop simulator event between a few content creators and some really good tournament players. Unfortunately it hasn't run quite as smoothly as last time for myself. 2 out of the 5 games I could make one half of the week but not the other, and the other person who I was playing could only make that other half. So far I've had a win, a loss and a draw though. I was running a bit of AdMech cheese, but it didn't stop me from getting absolutely smashed by a certain Jaime Paris' Space Wolves, which really were a glorious sight to behold, bounding across the battlefield, deleting all my units. I'll hopefully try and make an event summary at some point, going through the games and any lessons learnt. Next, a big thank you to you guys is in order for the 100k subs. I was suspecting we'd be reaching that this month in the last vid, and we're already nicely past that, all the way up to 103, and I'll most certainly keep the content coming to strive for higher. I guess I should probably work out how to get that snazzy verified tick by my name now. So far I've just been a little bit run off my feet keeping up with the videos. Also, we did vote on the winner of the painting contest, and I'll talk about that at the end of the video. Coming soon though, there's the Grey Knight and Thousand Suns Codex on the way this weekend. I'm afraid, unlike normal, I'm not going to be able to just pounce on them as soon as they drop. I'm going to aim to get those Codex reviews out Monday and Wednesday, probably with the Grey Knights first. Really looking to see what we've got on those two though. They should probably be quite complex codexes, with a whole ton of options and big stackable synergy with all their psychic powers. Otherwise, I'm going to be aiming to get out my Imperial Knight showcase, which I did promise for 100k. Hopefully that should be sometime within the next week. And otherwise we have some videos on Orc shooting Mathhammer, the best stacker in the Codex, and a fun retrospective one on some of the most broken combos from 40k's past. As always, if you have any video ideas or anything you'd particularly like to see, feel free to let me know down in the comments, or on this month's channel Patreon poll, which I'll get onto in just a second. As I'm sure a lot of you who are watching this will be aware, I do monthly giveaways on the channel, posting out some fun model kits to a few people who are supporting, and the August one was for 3 copies of the brand new AdMech Combat Patrol, the one with the Dreamcrawler, the Cataphront and the Skitarii. The winners for August are Andy Brothers, Sam Nichols, and the mysterious Mr. or Mrs. PMC. And if you've not got back to me already, I have messaged you on Patreon or Facebook. Those ones should be in the post this week. For the September giveaway, I was thinking we'd do 2 copies of this new Beast Snagger box, the one with the fun Squighog boys and the more savage Orc Beast Snagger boys, though I must admit not the best handle released by Games Workshop, who both didn't make enough of them, and also chose not to release the Codex alongside them. In any case, there will be 2 of them up for grabs in the channel giveaway, with the winners announced in a similar channel update video at the start of September. As always, there's 2 different ways to enter. Either you can support the channel on Patreon for literally any amount, the link is in the video description. That gets you automatic entry every month, plus a bunch of other benefits. Or you can enter absolutely for free, just by a bit of support on social media. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the Auspex Tactics Facebook page, also in the video description. And then to actually enter the draw, the giveaway post appears on the 1st of each month, and stays around for 24 hours. Simply upload a picture of any 40k miniature or imagery, with your name and the date handwritten in the photo, and you'll be entered into the draw for free. The picture's just to stop the draw being won by Facebook bots every time, which would be a bit sad. In any case, I put all the entrants into a random number generator, pull out 2 names, and then I'll get in touch with you to post you the models. I will keep on doing one of these each month. Next month's one might be the Hexfire box if I do manage to get hold of one or two. In any case, the links to both the Patreon and the Facebook page are down in the video description. Talking of Patreon though, for channel backers, there is also this Patreon poll that just went live today, and if you are a member you can vote on the top 3 videos you'd most like to see next on the channel. This month I thought we'd just go with a bunch of general video ideas that I had kicking around, maybe discussion on conceding games, heroic intervention tactics, killing every unit in Warhammer 40k, best Space Marine characters from tournament data, and plenty of others. I'll most certainly make at least the top 3 of these, and maybe a few others if I get particularly inspired to cover the topic. From the last poll, I believe I still owe you a Start Collecting Sisters of Battle video, which will certainly happen. I've just been holding off on it in the meantime until they'd actually released the Combat Patrol box, which is always going to be a big consideration when starting the army. In any case, looking forward to seeing what you go for out of these. It's a good chance to tell me which of these you'd like to see. And just while we're on the subject of Patreon, it is the way that I can continue to make daily videos like this, and a massive thank you to all the generous people who are supporting the channel. I have tried to put as many rewards as I possibly could into the Patreon page. You get to see a random video early pretty much every week. There's automatic entry into those prize draws, though you can also enter on Facebook of course. You can vote in the polls, get access to a unique Discord role, and there's plenty of other benefits for slightly higher backers, including your name in the credits, all the way up to requesting specific videos if there's anything that you'd really like to see. Again, the link's down in the video description. Finally, I'd just like to mention the Discord painting competition, which also finished last month. As always, I'm completely bowled away by the amount of talented people who can paint far better than I'll ever be able to. Myself and the moderators narrowed it down to a short list of 10, and then you guys have voted to crown Captain Froderick of the Howling Griffins with the prize, an awesome and very knightly Space Marine Captain model painted by Xander Rose, and it's just a beautiful execution of a really iconic colour scheme. I think that people always love to see Howling Griffins miniatures on the battlefield. A massive congrats, and I'll have the prize over to you very shortly. Runner-up was Impending Fred's Death Dread. Awesomely realistic and gritty looking. Seems like exactly what I'd expect an orc machine to look like if it was present in the real world. I made the mistake of thinking all that detail was dry brushed. Apparently it's all edge highlighted, which makes me respect the time and effort that must have been put into this even more. Thanks to the both of you, and to all the other people who entered the painting contest. I'm sure we'll do it again in the not too distant future. As always, a massive thank you to all of you, everyone who's watching, channel backers on Patreon, Discord members and moderators. You're all amazing people, and as always, I'm looking forward to making plenty more videos this month. Have a lovely day, and I'll hope to see you guys next time.